I believe it was.
It was
Yeah,
against
the quarters.
Honduras. Going to go back, look at the linkable brackets on Flow Arena. Yeah, against Lambert Martinez. Championship quarterfinal, 9-0, technical superiority. And I just remember hearing the big bomb. I went back and checked it out.
So Hinds from Cuba has been pretty dominant as well here in the earlier rounds. Good wrist fighting here to get closer is Hinds, and then they're going to talk to him about his head and maybe not using it as a battering ram. Good head snap there by Hinds.
Passivity offered, confirmed on red. Closing in on that magical 1 minute mark, you almost always see the passivity come. If we're scoreless, they don't like to let it get past that 1 minute mark without warning somebody.
So we're a little bit past 1 minute now. Red has a passive warning. Hinds keeps pressuring in, and they're going to bang him for passive again. And Hinds is going to put him down now. If I remember correctly from earlier bouts, Hinds has a really good gut wrench.
Does Cuba have a pretty good 130-kilo guy that is good on top?
I've heard of him. Lopez. So, and there's a lift to a turn. And I would think that would be another turn, even though it wound up being in a switch position. It gets white paddled. All right. SOGHOMONYAN in the red, trying to hold his ground, keeps an eye on the clock. Scores 2-0 in favor of the Cuban wrestler, Hinds. Snap down there by Hinds. Wrist control on his left-hand side. SOGHOMONYAN tries to get underneath,
And great job by PINO Hinds. Got to the boundary line, knew where he was at. Only half his foot looked, from my vantage point, to go across. You have to have a full foot out for that step out.
about 10 seconds left here in the first period. It'll be 2-0 Hinds over SOGHOMONYAN from Brazil. And that'll be the end of the first. Referees calling athletes back to the center. And we'll get moving in the last period of the event. SOGHOMONYAN in the red, pushing. Hinds, a bit of more of a head full of steam here. Underhook. Underhook is a valuable position here in Greco. Certainly more so than in freestyle. The expectation is And if you have control of an underhook or good hold on a 2-on-1, the expectation is to score, or at least make a gallant attempt to score. Good head snap there. 2-on-1 for Hinds. Arm drag there by SOGHOMONYAN.
Watch Pino's right hand whenever he's controlling the wrist, thumb down. You see that, and it's almost counterintuitive to what you see in a lot of the other styles. That, you know, a lot of guys will grab thumb up, thumb down, and it's even a good technique in folk style and freestyle. In that, in order for the guy to break that lock, has to take it to the outside, and it clears your path to the legs. But you see that a lot in Greco-Roman, the thumb down lock controlling that wrist.
All right, so we're closing in on 1 minute left here. Good level change there. $20 seconds left,
and so we haven't, I was just getting ready to say, we haven't seen passivity in the second period. And, you know, fleeing the hold comes into play. Body lock,
big
launching
one!
him.
Way to end the Pan American Championships.
Just when you think that he wants to ride this thing out, he gets a deep body lock, arches him up and over. 4 points right to the fall.
Wow, that puts an exclamation point on the day
and
the
5
weekend.
being offered by the Cherries, looking for confirmation, and 4. So it's going to be 4, and then the fall doesn't matter.
That is beautiful, beautiful wrestling. That
Only took him 5 minutes and 50 seconds to get it going. But great weekend of action here at the 2016 Pan Am Continental Championships.